Hello, everyone, and welcome back as always. We're back again.
Hi.
Guys, we're not wearing red today. I just realized. I mean, I have a little red, and I have Marvel.
I have
Captain
orange,
Marvel.
but hey.
Woo! So we always tend to wear red when we're watching Daredevil. Sometimes we have themes, sometimes we don't, but we always have fun.
Red, it's orange.
I iron my shirt. I'm like, I'm not ironing.
You guys probably noticed. We didn't notice because we don't hear it while we are recording. But I guess a few times there were like little itty bitty beep noises in the background, like a constant, sound like a heart monitor. And I was not aware of it because we don't hear it while we're recording. But one of our editors, Heather, you're awesome. She actually picked it up and she was doing a few of the full reactions for Daredevil, for Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and Breaking Bad. The last couple of weeks, she's noticed that there was beeping, and I'm like, oh crap, really? So we had to kind of like test, and we still don't know exactly what it is, but it's not an actual clock or something that someone has near a mic. We think it might either be a digital fan that releases a frequency where we can't hear it, but the mic can hear the beeping. Because we've had something happen like that in the past when we used to react in the living room at Mom's on the red couch. I think it was the fan. I think it was the fan. Yeah, because you had the fan on now and again. Yeah. And again, like the hum is fine. Like I want you guys to be comfortable, but like there was like a beep, beep, beep. Now you guys are going to go back and be like, I need to hear this beeping. What is that? So when we're talking, you can't really hear it because it's so subtle. But when we're reacting and we're quiet, then you can hear it. So anyways, I think we're good with that now. Technical issue solved, hopefully.
That's right.
And on to Daredevil. So very crazy episode last week. And the Punisher, man, I like him. Holy crap. Like he's just him and Fisk together just
Whoa.
So and he was released from prison.
I never imagined that he would go with Fisk. Well, he doesn't want to.
And they both know how to play the game in a way, and we have the Punisher who's really smart too, but Fisk knows how to manipulate him, so that was pretty crazy.
That's right. Now he sent him out into the world again.
Mm-hmm.
So watch out because he's got some
unbelievable.
I felt like the Punisher had to get out because he's such a good character that I'm like, that's not the end for him. He's not going to go away. But look at Fisk.
Like him. I do like him.
Yeah, and Fisk has so much power. Money's everything. Like he just has control of everyone.
He wants to control.
And they're going to have another fight. They're going to have a fight to the end.
Yeah. Well, when they said that if we ever meet up again, or when the Punisher said that to him, I was like, oh yeah, there's going to be an epic battle later. Just like Matt and Fisk going head to head in the finale. It's just so crazy. So I want to see what happened with Vanessa. I feel like she's going to play a big role at some point too. Like I feel like she's going to be a big boss or a bigger boss than Fisk at some point. I don't know. Maybe not, but I just have a feeling.
Right, now he's going to have more money, and now he's going to give her more money, whatever, wherever she is. She's raw.
Oh, my God.
Karen's a reporter now.
Yes, big move.
She's in Ben's office, too, now.
She is. That's really sweet. So it's sad, but it is emotional, and I'm happy it worked out in that way, as sad as it is. So. So I think she's in a good place, and hopefully things will be fine.
It's perfect for her. It's a perfect spot for her.
I really think so, too.
I just hope she's safe.
Yeah, I hope so. I really hope so. And Matt, I feel bad for him. He has so much crap always going on, so many conflicts, and Elektra. And that ninja guy who got set on fire that time.
The ninja.
Oh, my goodness,
He's back. So
people getting sucked, becoming
gosh.
anemic to the death. And
yeah, right.
Can you imagine if? Yeah, I know that was horrible. Those poor people. Can you imagine if Elektra, because we don't know a lot of her story, that like imagine if she was brought back from the dead multiple times, and yes, she could still get killed, but maybe I don't know how that would work if they can bring her back, but then she'd have to like murder all these people or take all their essence away or blood away. To kind of wondered if she came back like that, because right when I saw that ninja guy come back, I was like, oh well, maybe she came back that way too. Who knows? But what a power to have.
Yeah. I feel sorry for Foggy now.
I know. I love Foggy.
Good
for him, though. He can hold his own. And to go against Matt like that. And again, they're best friends, but now knowing he's like this super vigilante, and yet he still like goes at him like, no, screw you. This shouldn't be like this. Like, you got to figure your stuff out. And so I like where Foggy is, and I like how strong of a person he is, I do feel bad for him, though. So shall we get into this?
Definitely.
Yes, let's do it. Yes, oh my gosh.
Let's go for it. Let's see.
Whoa.
It's a fun title.
Where the Punisher goes. What is it?
Hold on to your seats.
The Man in the Box. What does that mean? Who's in a coffin?
We're going to go to a cemetery?
Yeah, maybe.
Or a funeral home?
Well, the Punisher's back out there, so Man in the Box. Okay, here we go.
Oh my gosh.
You're dead. So let's get into it, ladies.
Okay.
Yes, let's do that.
Oh. That's awful. Oh my god, look how skinny.
Oh my god.
What the hell happened here? Jesus Christ.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, look at all that blood.
ew, it's dripping out.
You see anyone down there? No.
A dead guy that came back.
But you can start with these guys. Now take them to Metro General. I know someone there we can trust, but
Claire.
no one can know you're bringing them.
Holy
No,
shit.
boy.
What? She's got no prints.
Ooh. Oh.
They
They
burned the
burned him
prints
off?
off?
They burned him off?
Oh my god. No.
I can't park.
I know. God, guys, I gotta copy this guy. He's meeting up with all his exes now.
I see Reyes dragged you in too.
How are you otherwise?
Good.
Good.
Come with me.
Boy, boy.
Mr. Murdoch, I'll be right back.
Uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Frank blows his trial and ends up on Fisk's cell block.
And a day later, he's on the street.
Oh, those are together.
That's definitely connected.
Please, as soon as
She's in
possible.
normal people clothes. Who is she?
Thank you for coming. Have a seat.
Oh, we're on each other's side now.
Please.
Yeah.
I found this in my daughter's backpack before sending her off to school. You know, once he gets his sights set on a target, he never stops.
Where's your daughter now?
Upstate.
Ah,
Way
that's
up
why
somewhere in a
she's all
location
worried.
I can
Yeah.
never know about, surrounded by men with
Yeah.
guns. I just want to keep my family safe.
Oh, he hears something.
Oh, he's not.
Oh, no, she's dead.
Oh. Oh.
I don't know if that's
Gosh.
him.
I don't think that would be him.
I don't think that's
That was
Punisher.
too messy with too many people
Yeah.
there. Oh, Foggy got shot though in the arm.
Oh,
Oh.
boy. Oh.
Oh, she's
wow.
She got it. I knew she got it.
But
Yeah.
at least they know where her daughter is, kind of, sort
Yeah.
of.
Oh, boy.
Oh, she's gone.
There.
Yeah, I got playing Punisher, but I don't think it was a Punisher.
Yeah, that was too messy. There was too many people
no, that
there.
wasn't like
it
him.
wasn't that. That's why you let the
Come on,
Punisher
Blondie,
out.
go.
Just doing.
Poor Foggy. A little help here,
guy.
please.
Yeah, they're just hanging out. No one's like bringing them to the hospital.
It's in Braille. Mr. Fisk requested that I accommodate your particular disability. He's a very thoughtful man.
Oh, he
Oh,
sure
yeah, right,
is.
he is.
He sure is.
I
Flowers.
will not come into physical contact with Mr. Fisk. Mind the cane.
Oh, goodness. Oh,
Make them
no.
feel
And
guilty,
he's-
Stumble.
They're all paid by him, so
Oh,
it's
yeah,
like,
that's
Yeah,
right.
it's
they're going
insane.
to keep him in
I was
there.
going to say, yeah.
You have 10 minutes, Mr. Murdoch.
He's gonna recognize his voice. This is so weird.
Where is Frank Castle?
Not here.
We know that.
Did you have anything to do with his release?
The fate of New York City is out of my hands for once.
That's bullshit.
Ooh, don't let the Daredevil come out.
Those chains are too long. We can just pick up that whole table.
Know what you
I like to strangle.
Ask me if I remember the art gallery. I do. I remember her very well.
She was hot.
She's out of the country. She,
believe us.
Getting a nerve.
you sound like
It's
the other
really
actors
long,
that
too.
Mr. Fisk. I can make sure Vanessa never sets foot on American soil again. A letter to the right office,
He's gonna freak out. Don't
Get
leave-
closer.
Oh my god.
and you'll never really be with your one and only Vanessa ever again.
Oh,
Oh, crap, he hit his head!
my God.
Go ahead.
Oh,
Ask the guards. Still
Holy
deny it.
crap, they're not even helping him, so they're all
oh, they
paid.
just, yeah, of course,
They'll
they
cut their
can pay.
tongues out before they
Wow.
talk. But I have something to say to you. You both take the blame.
No,
Up top,
Don't
cut
make
the
him
heads off
feel
of
that you-
snake. And I'll
Okay, that
strike more.
Son of a bitch.
Time's up, Mr. Murdoch.
Okay.
Yeah, if Matt was.
I think that was over.
Oh my gosh.
Let's do
Wow.
this again sometime.
Whoa.
If Matt was normal, he would have died.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. He took a lot of head bashes to the table.
That was bad. That was really bad.
I'm thinking a medical examiner who falsified records.
Tapper.
Exactly.
He's probably still holed up at that shit-ass motel.
Right, so I was gonna go over there now.
Not alone, you're not.
All right, so yeah, I like them together.
Yeah.
I really thought he
okay.
was a bad guy in the first season.
Yeah, I did too at first, but now he's good.
Who's it, Vanessa?
Yeah, I was
No,
wondering
don't
about
know, I
that.
don't know.
Flying in.
Yeah, I was wondering about that.
Oh, Electra?
Yes, it is.
No, it's Electra.
Electra.
Yeah.
Nice.
Mom.
Was that you?
Loin. Très loin. New York, c'est fini.
Je pourrais faire couler un bain.
Un
A
bon
little
temps.
strong.
Bien sûr.
Je me sens si seule parfois.
Je vous garantis, ce sera pas un problème.
Wow, a
C'est un
little strong.
gentleman.
Toujours. Jacques Dusson.
Louise Bateau.
I thought your name was Electra.
I knew it.
Do you want to try to kill me?
Something like that.
I need to be wearing red first.
Maybe you shouldn't have drank all that.
It's rude to keep a girl waiting.
Oh, he's dead. We knew that was going to happen.
Shit ton of bullets and a whole lot of blood.
See, that's too messy for
All
him.
signs point to Frank Castle.
No, really, I know him. He
What do
wouldn't.
you mean?
Yeah,
No, this
guys.
sucks.
No.
We need to save as many people as we can.
I've got all the files at my apartment. I can go right now.
Wait.
What's this?
They're going with you. One less string to pull, so don't screw it up.
Hopefully he doesn't. They're not paid by
Frank's a
Fisk.
psycho killer.
You would never
Yeah.
pull this patriarchal shit with Ben.
If I will,
And
it's
I'll never
Fisk.
make that mistake again.
Aww.
Not about someone I care about.
No.
Oh, that was nice.
That was, yeah.
The office in an hour.
As his son.
My God, he's going to survive that. Jeez.
Serious.
Claire?
Where am I?
Yeah, it's clear.
Hey,
It's going to be better now.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I know,
He
is there
looked like
something
he
wrong
was
with him?
gonna-
He looked evil.
You knew I was coming, huh?
I heard you. 3 stories down.
You do know that sounds creepy, right?
Depends on how I say it, what tone I use.
Yeah.
But I got all their toxicology screens back from the lab, though. 8 separate unidentified organic substances in their bloodstreams, or what was left of their bloodstreams.
Maybe they're going to be
What do you mean?
kept
They didn't just
alive.
lose blood, probably for several months.
Yeah.
Nobody took blood out, but you're saying
Several
you
months.
put toxins in? Oh, I should have stopped
Like
it.
you think like
Oh.
this huge
Maybe
medical
they did.
review board would
Yeah,
say,
not so
okay,
much.
radar.
Yeah. Oh. We just get
See that
scared.
too,
Sorry.
You live alone?
You want to ask me out or you want to wait outside?
Hey. I feel like something's gonna happen. Right, there's a window there.
The guy on the bike's going to come. There's a shadow.
Oh my.
Punisher.
Bang bang, how convenient.
Hello?
Damn, I wish he asked her out. He would have been in there with her.
This might be okay, I'm not gonna guess. But he wouldn't kill the cops. Maybe he just knocked them out. Yep.
It is him, okay? You just knocked him
Yeah.
out.
It wasn't me.
Hands on your head
I
or
didn't think it
You
was.
knew it wasn't him.
Swear to Christ.
Honey, he can just
He's gonna
take
hit
you
it
down in
away.
a second. You know that. Uh-oh, someone is coming.
Shoot.
What the?
He's protecting you. He's protecting you.
What the?
So wherever
heck?
he's going, they're
Whoa.
killing. Like maybe he was
Yeah,
going
looks
to
like
Reyes.
it.
Maybe he was going to the medical exam.
Whoa.
Oh,
Oh,
baby,
baby.
cry.
Oh, he saved her.
Oh, but who else got killed? Oh, it hurts.
Boo boo.
Oh, poor thing has a boo-boo.
Yes,
Yes, Mr.
Give me your
Fisk.
shirt.
I'd like to re-examine Matthew Murdoch's files.
Can you imagine if he ever finds out? Yeah, look how
Oh,
fancy.
look at him.
When they're done, they're gonna say, okay, let's
Oh,
go out. Cork it. You're gonna fall in love.
Yeah, stabbing your pretty head.
Oh, fun.
Whoa!
Oh, nice. Oh, right in the back.
Oh, guns. Oh, ooh. What do they call those? Size. Oh, with his own weapon.
Bye-bye. Stick did.
Stick did?
No way.
Oh. Oh, shit. All right. So,
Oh. Now she's got 2 enemies. Oh.
Now what?
This poor Claire is so
Oh my
I know.
exciting.
That would scare the crap out of me.
oh, no.
Ooh, weird. It's like Batman and Robin, the old school.
Oh.
It's like Walking Dead all over again.
Oh, they're like zombies at
Oh,
night.
my God.
Oh, that is
Ooh.
freaking creepy.
Oh, yeah, they got
Oh, they got.
the dad. Oh, that is freaky.
That is very creepy.
Wonder why they were in cages, right? Then they break out in Thriller.
Oh, poor Foggy. He's there too. Oh, there's a lot of it.
Oh, they're just crawling.
8,
Oh,
9.
God.
I counted 9.
Oh,
I counted 9.
naturally. Wow.
Wow. That got really, like, so energetic. That flew by. I didn't think it was going to end there. I was like, oh, no, wow. I think we were so, like, I don't know, we were so funny in this episode, I feel. I don't know. What do you guys think? This was a good episode.
Well, it is, because it's just one surprise after another.
Oh, it sure has been. Ooh.
Yeah, and I felt a little silly during this, but this was really intense. And yeah, I want to see what happens next. I did not expect it to end there. I was like, no, I want to see what happens. But
I thought all those people were going to die. I mean, how could they survive that?
That's the freakiest thing.
out.
So they were completely drained.
Wow.
So, like, dead drained, it sounds like. And for them to still be alive. So people are being brought back, and they're being brought back for other purposes or whatever, you know, with this chemical or something. They're harboring something. Ooh, so they are like zombies. Like you go into a different dimension or something and come back as this, I don't know. Ooh, so I'm glad Claire got out of there. I really like her a lot. I like her in the show more. Man, what an episode. And then Reyes, I actually felt, of course, like I didn't want to see her die. Like that was really bad. And how she went, because we actually saw a human side of her where she was like, my daughter. And they had the extra.
Unfortunately, it was for something for her own benefit. She wanted them to help her for her own personal reason after all she's done, and you know, to put them at danger and try to persuade them to help her, that's really bad.
I really like how that conflict went down. I like how Matt, Foggy, and Karen all handled it. Like they all had their quick say, but they work so well together. And even with Karen and Matt having their differences right now, like they were still so professional. And even when Karen got like at her, like Matt was like, okay, and trying to talk to her, like, okay, we got to stop and like talk about this, you know? So it's kind of cool how they were able to really just hone in and work together. But yeah, like I felt bad. And yes, what she did like sucked, but when it came down to it, because she's so tough anyways, and she screwed up a lot of stuff to cover her own butt, that yes, we only saw that side of her. Holy crap, how much she actually hid, and it's her fault too, to a certain extent, of what happened to Castle's family. Just to see that humane side of her, though, where she's like, my daughter, and she was really upset about it, and then to have her die right then, that's a perfect way to die, because then we actually really feel bad about that moment, you know? But it was too sloppy.
And it definitely, and we all knew that wasn't the Punisher's way.
Yeah,
you know, he was very neat and clean, and
it was.
And he would go after the true bad people, like Reyes. You know, because she just confessed that yes, his family got involved, and it wasn't supposed to go down that way. But if he knows that, will he actually go after her? Will he try to kill her? I mean, I think he might. But yeah, he wouldn't risk everyone else in that room and just shoot away when there's other innocents around. He's not that kind of.
And another thing was when he went to go see Karen, like he's been following, it almost looks like every person he's went to go see, someone else is doing the killing.
Yes.
Like
that could be, or maybe he's trying to stop it and following this person. But I don't think he is, because why would? Yeah, because he would have known that person was there if he went to go see Karen.
Right,
so.
And they just tried to massacre them there.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm so curious. But we all thought that Castle was not involved in the killings. And I like how he went up to Karen. And I wasn't going to say it, but I couldn't help it. I had to spew it out. I'm like, he's here to talk to her. So I think he knocked out the guards or cops and then went in there. But thank God he did. It was like perfect timing for him to save Karen from getting shot.
You know, he really is a good guy. Just... You know, I understand his way of thinking. It's not the right way of thinking, I don't believe, to kill other people. You know, but she really, she talked to him human to human and eye to eye. And gave him some tough talk, and they had some good discussions. And he feels that she's the only one that he can connect to. And Fisk just has him as a puppet. He must be just the ploy, almost like with Daredevil. He was the ploy, like he's going to be the bad guy, you know?
Yeah.
And now he threw Punisher out there to be the bad guy for Hell's Kitchen when Fisk has, you know.
Man, Fisk, he has way too much control. He's always had too much control. And just to be in the inside, like to be in a prison and still have that much control is just so crazy.
Over the whole prison, the whole
everybody's
and I really like the scene with him and Matt together. And I'm like, wow, he just doesn't recognize his voice. And you're right, he started talking lower because Matt started taking it real personal. Of course, he always has, but now he's like even more so. And I'm like, and Fisk is still not hearing the resemblance. I mean, what a coincidence. Like this guy is like the freaking Daredevil that I've been up against for a while. But for him to attack him like that, break through his chains, and for everyone to ignore the whole situation, I'm like, people don't care. Money speaks volumes. It's all power. Like, it was just crazy. They just turned their heads and let this huge man take advantage of this blind guy. Like, yes, we know he's Daredevil. No one else knows that.
No one does,
and Fisk is such a coward to do that to someone just because he's enraged. And I know that Matt's threatening him, but it shows how unstable he is too, because he's like, oh, I'm just a classy guy and blah, blah, blah. Like, you know, we need to have laws and stuff in my own way or whatever to keep us civilized. But he is a real monster. And he got so angry to actually attack this handicapped man. Again, I know it's Daredevil, but like, I'm like, holy crap, this guy's evil. Like, what the heck? I mean, I know he's threatening him.
To the core. And Matt
everyone
knew
else is ignoring it because of money.
Vanessa was going to be that was going to be the nerve that
Matt knows how to do it. Yeah, he knows how to get to him.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, and I knew those cuffs weren't going to do anything, and you kept saying they're too long, which is
yeah.
So they probably didn't care. They probably did it on purpose. Like, I could
nothing.
strangle you
That's
if
right.
I wanted to.
He could still reach over.
Yeah, and no problem, just broke through him. I knew he was going to be able to break through him at least. I was like, yeah, he's so strong, and no one cares there. Like, they're just doing whatever Fisk says. So, but how elegant is that? Like, he's still eating very well, and it's like a nice table set up and nice food.
Doors open. He's got 2 guards on either side
protecting him.
Guards.
Yeah, and I love it. Like, he's just staring at that wall. He's just so crazy. Like, oh yeah, it's always that painting. You know, I'm all alone.
Oh boy, it's
wow. But Elektra now.
Are they going to take him down? Yeah, and Elektra.
So many like stories going on too. And Elektra now sent someone after her. How
He's
crazy!
Pissed off. Gotta wait for me. I'll make you pay.
So that's pretty bad.
When they first started a show, I thought it was Vanessa, but
Me
it was
too.
Elektra.
I did too.
And then I said, oh, that's Elektra.
I know, that's why I kept cracking up, because you were so cute in this one, because you were very energetic too. And you were like, ooh, yeah, no, Vanessa, it's Vanessa, ooh. And then I'm like, no, it's Elektra. And then you're like, ooh, yeah, ooh. And you just went with it. And it just cracked me up. It was really cute. I was laughing. But yeah, like, I thought maybe it was Vanessa at first, because, you know, we were talking about her, and then we're like, oh, we haven't really seen what she's been up to. And I know she's in hiding, but.
Maybe she came back quicker before, you know, Matt.
Yeah, was one about that
famous letter with the $6 postage.
Yeah, I know, right? Oh, when I saw that guy like hitting on Elektra, like I knew there was more there, because it was too convenient. You have this guy similar age, good looking, and not that that's what Stick wanted. Like, oh yeah, go see her, you know. But there's no one else around, and he just happens to go there, and he's like very forward with her, and I'm like, there's more there. Like, he knows who she is. He's gonna do something. It's just too much of a. Not a convenience, but like we've seen what Elektra can do. And then I thought for a brief moment, I'm like, well, maybe it's showing her moving on to someone else kind of thing. But I'm like, I don't think so. She is like a super...
he got skewered.
Yeah.
He got skewered accidentally.
That's right.
And I think they're called size. And I know how you might facepalm me, but I'm like, no, yeah. I'm like, you wouldn't know what those are, because even Ninja Turtles, you guys haven't seen Ninja Turtles. No. I know you've seen like the cartoon maybe with me, because when I was a kid, I used to love the cartoon and Ninja Turtles. But I think they're called size. That's what Raphael's weapon was. Yeah, so that's what I know them from. They're ninja weapons, guys. They're your ninja weapons. But how insane. So are these ninja type people going up the building at the end? Are they going in to kill these victims, or are they going to bring them back to experiment more on them? Because yes,
probably
that's
bring
like
them back. They put up probably a lot of investment into them.
Yeah, and
they already created them, I guess, because they're up and running.
But Matt's telling Claire, he's like, well, I think they're still in danger. They're going to come to kill them. But at this point, we didn't know they could actually come back in this evil way, because they look pretty darn evil, and they killed a freaking father. How crazy. Like, how'd they kill him? Ugh, so that's horrible. I don't know. So I think they are going to just retrieve them and keep using them for their own bidding, whatever they
Poor Foggy's in the hospital.
Yes.
With them. I
in a
mean,
different
you know how
room.
he is. He's not going to get out of there. He's going to get out of there, I mean, and just try to be like, what's going on?
Yeah,
You know
hopefully he
he's gonna
stays
get in the
away.
mix. I hope so, but
I don't know. I'm really shocked about Styx, because again, like, he's not a great person. Like, he kind of had good intentions with Matt, but he has his own agenda. I just want to know more, because that's really bad that he tried to take out Elektra. Like, you don't even know who she is. Like, Stick was saying something like that before, so maybe she is an unstable, crazy person, because even killing that young kid, yes, he was a ninja, he was fighting Matt, but for her to just slit his throat and then to be like, do you still love me? Like, she,
oh my gosh,
you know, like, I know we're kind of rooting for Elektra right now, but she might be some kind of like super psycho. I mean, beyond what we've seen already, but
hopefully Sticks will come back to Matt and explain.
Because maybe Sticks, has his reasons, has his right to do that. I don't know. Not his right, but you know what I mean? Like maybe she's a lot crazier than we realize or something. But we only see
maybe
that
the next time the assassin will be someone that, just catches her off guard. Not goes up and buys her a bottle. And
Can you imagine how twisted that would be if Stick came back to Matt, because Matt won't let this go, and he's like trying to find more about this organization or whatever's going on with these people coming back to life, and then Stick is like, no, Elektra is the ultimate bad guy, like you have to kill her. Can you imagine if it was him? I doubt it, but that's going to be my twist. That's my prediction. Please, no spoilers.
That's a good one.
Never tell.
Who knows? I'm probably
Yeah,
so
that's right.
wrong. I come up with all these weird ideas.
Sometimes you're right.
Not always. And I should be careful sometimes because I never want to ruin things for you guys.
You're not ruining it. It's just
like, and I'm blind
speculation.
too. Can't help myself. Especially when I get nervous, I just spew out stuff.
Me too.
But we have fun
I always
that
think
way.
the worst. Oh, no.
I know we always do. And even the cops going into the room, I'm like, we knew something was bad
In
was
that
going to happen
closet
there.
with all the hangers, I'm like, oh no, Fisk is here.
That's right.
And yet the cops go in to protect her, and they're like scoping out the area. And I'm like, they're with Fisk. I'm like, well, why would they go in first and scope out the area first, and then be like, oh yeah, bang, unless they're trying to make sure that, is there anyone else around or something. But yeah, it's a really good show. It's really energetic, and it was a lot of fun. Like as violent as it was, I really got into it, and it just flew by. So I'm like, oh man, I need to know what happens.
It was very exciting. And I also want to mention that Karen's boss really did have a good feeling about Ben. He did really care about Ben, and now he doesn't want to lose Karen too.
That's right.
That was nice. I like that moment.
She's got that reporter bug in her, and he loves that. And that's probably how he was when he first started too, and even still now.
Yeah.
And he really respects that, and he really cares about her.
Yeah, I agree.
So
I really agree.
See that.
Because in the first season I kept going back and forth because he kept getting annoyed at Ben, and he's like, I'm like, I don't know, I think he's like a bad guy, maybe with Fisk or something, but he's not. And I like that relationship he has with Karen now because he did really care for Ben, like you said. And I like how we kind of saw that awkwardness where he was like, like have them go home with you, just make sure you're okay.
That's
so I thought that was a
that's
sweet
good.
moment. That was
that
good.
was
So
nice.
she is where she should be, and I think she'll do very well at this job. But I like what he said too, and Karen really listened, where he's like, projecting. You can't project what you feel. Like you have to, have your facts. And I love how Karen says that too. Now I'm going back and forth, but I love how Karen's like, you need to have facts first. I can't go by gut feelings. And I know sometimes you got to follow your gut, but at the same time, like you can't always, like you're reporting stuff, you have to have facts. And I know reporting, when you have news, sometimes it's fake news and you just like throw it out there just to get the ratings and stuff, and it just sucks when it's not the right information. So I love how Karen is all about the facts and everything, but I'm happy she also backed up a little and listened to her new boss. He's like, you can't project anything like that, even though you think Castle isn't a bad guy, like this is not his style, you never know. It's just convenient how he just escaped and now he's going after these people that were involved in this case. So
oh my
it's
God.
good.
I'm glad
They're
that she
looking at
listened.
each other's perspectives, yes, and they're listening,
Very good. I so want to watch more. I know we're going to wait a week because we have so many things to
yes.
watch now. But I like that when we look forward to it, So I think we'll end it there. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and we'll see you very soon as always. Bye.